Hello everyone, welcome to the border village shared by both China and Myanmar. This place, widely known as One Village, Two Countries, is located in Ruili city of southwestern China's Yunnan province. And for the Myanmar part, it's located in the northeastern Shan state. As you can see right in front of me, the famous China-Myanmar border post number 71, erected back in 1960. And we can see that people gathering here take photos of this very, very important landmark. And if you come closer, you can look at the red line on the road. It actually serves as the demarcation line separating the village into two different communities. Actually, the village on China's side is named Yinjing, and for the other one is Mangxiu village in Myanmar. We can see that the demarcation line extends all the way into the village, and here, this is in the middle section of this road, but for the other side, you can see this is a ditch zigzagging into the village, and shortly afterwards, we're gonna take you around into the village and check out the beautiful village of the two countries. Now, I want to show you a little bit in a closer perspective into that courtyard. Right behind me is a Yinjing checkpoint. Every day, tens of thousands of Myanmar people coming into China, and the Chinese, for the border residents, go into the Myanmar part. And actually, this courtyard is very, very special. You can see that there is a ditch just in front of me. Is actually separate this one courtyard into different parts. I was told by locals that this was actually one whole family before 1960, when the demarcation line was launched. And this is actually a courtyard shared by two brothers. So it's a very, very close, right? You can actually jump over the ditch and into the courtyard, but it's not that easy to do. You need to prepare official document and then to visit the other parts of the courtyard. So this is a very, very special place. So this is where exactly we call the One Village, Two Countries. We can move closer to the other parts of the village. This part of the village is located right on the border between China and Myanmar. Just as I shared with you, every day, tens of hundreds of people pass through this checkpoint, and there are now Myanmar residents queuing up to get past at this checkpoint. And today, for a better experience inside of this One Village, Two Countries, I'm joined by two local friends. And let me introduce them. This one is Pu Ri Guoxuan, right?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Pu Ri Guoxuan, and I'm Jingpo people here. Actually, we are in the Dai village, but I myself is Jingpo people.
So the village is actually a Dai community. All of the residents are Dai ethnic people. But here, for Ruili, in general, okay, it's the Dai people accounts for 50%, and for the rest are Jingpo people.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to join us. And this is Mr. Zhang Yu.
Hi everyone, my name is Zhang Yu, and I'm an independent designer in here, and I have my own ceramic studio in Ruili, so I quite know a lot of Dai culture, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking forward for you two guys guiding me into this village. Yeah, we can move closer and check out some local elements here. And this is a border area, so there's some local people doing business. So trade contributed a lot to the local GDP growth, right? And we can see there are vendor shops here, they're selling the goods from Myanmar.
Yeah, from Myanmar, and local products such as oil, body oil, and the sunshine.
Okay, the anti-suntan lotion, right? Okay, so all of the products coming from Myanmar and even further southward from Thailand, right? Yeah.
Myanmar perfume also.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can see the different vendors now lying around this village, and there are also some local elements. What are them?
I think it's a peacock fairy. In fact, in peacock in Dai village, you can see everywhere. It's a very important symbol. So I think we can find a lot of peacock element in this village.
So it's kind of a cultural emblem for the Dai people to have this peacock symbol here, right? So what's the meaning of a peacock?
The symbol for the Dai people, it means like bring the best wishes and the lucky. So the Dai people really like use the peacock element.
Wow. What about the others? Are there other cultural elements?
We found some elephant and dragon in this village. Just let us see. Yeah.
And for the rest part of the journey, we're going to take you into this one village, 2 countries, and check out more of the local elements. Let's move on. Okay? Yeah. Oh, here is actually a J shop. We know that this region is pretty close to Myanmar, right? And about over 96% of the world jade production actually come from northern Myanmar. So we can see the jade shops everywhere. We can take a closer look. Yeah. 你好，你好，你好。
I think this is a jade stone.
So this is the jade stone, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I found some people just use the light and to put on the stone, and you can see the inside.
Well, we can
of the
take
jade.
closer. We can take closer look. You can see when the lights. You can see that the green spot is actually the jade, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. 你好，这是您的店哈。您在这儿工作多久了
3年了，
？3年了。
对
OK， 生意怎么样？
还可以。
Okay, this shop owner has been doing business here for 3 years, and the performance is pretty good. 这里哪块石头是最有意思的呀？
那块石头就是截不通透的，照得出的。
帮我们看一下好吗？
可以。
I'm not just asking which of the valuable stone is the most precious one.
它截不通透的。截不是那个，就是翡翠，里面全部是翡翠。
哈。
嗯。
哦。所以我们看， so we can see, so the light spot there is actually the green color. It shows exactly the jade of the stone. So 这个大概多少钱？
这个大概15000左右。哎。
Oh, it's very expensive. It's around 15,000 yuan. Yeah. 谢谢您，谢谢。好 ，Thank you so much. And we can move closer into this very beautiful village. And here on the streets, we can see the local people selling local delicacies, right? What is this?
I think it's a stick rice cake, and the purple one is made by the pepper stick rice, and the white one is white red stick.
Okay. So it's kind of a wrapper and with fillings inside, right?
They have to, bake the rice pecan cake
what's this?
on the fire.
What's this one?
It's a sugar.
Sugar. The brown sugar.
Brown sugar and the white sugar
Okay.
and spicy.
Spicy.
So you
Oh.
have
The pepper paste.
different choices.
Oh, so which flavor do you like?
Sweet sugar.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, and
So,
the corn also.
as you can see, there's gonna put this the sticky rice paste. It's like a pie, and then put them onto the charcoal, and then bake it. It's a part of the local delicacy. Wow, thank you. Well, I mean, this is the southernmost part of China's territory, right? It's very hot. So what's the climate usually like here in Ruili?
I really like the local culture and the local people because we have 5 different minimum in here, so we can touch a different culture, and also we close to the Myanmar, so it's definitely different thing for us.
So as you can see, it's pretty close. Just over the fence, you can see the Mangxiu village. The other part of the whole village separated by the demarcation line. We can actually see the local villagers now doing construction work over there. So, I mean, the two peoples are very similar in culture, in customs. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are similar people, similar national people. They speak same language and have same costume and same food, and have same family in this village. But it's belong to the two countries, so it's quite strange, but and special. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And Guoxian, you just told me you're actually Jingpo people, right? So compared with the Dai people, what are your special features and or cultural elements of Jingpo people?
Jingpo people is more like a heart.
Hot. And you're wearing traditional Jingpo costume. Can you introduce a little bit?
Yeah, it's just same like Dai people actually, but we have more comfortable symbols.
I see the beautiful patterns.
You can see this, maybe the moon, the sun, which is the symbols for Jingpo people.
So it's kind of, culturally speaking, it's similar to Dai people, right?
Yes, because we share the same the same community, so we have more something shares us in common.
Oh, in common. Whoa, this is really cool. Yeah, let's move closer. You can see there's a tablet indicating the name of the village, Mangxiu. Yeah, and right in front of us, actually, we can see some people now fetching water from the well. Well, so this is the water well. It's also shared by the two villages, right?
Yeah, it's before they share in this one well, just two country people, but use the same well.
Well, I see the people just pouring water into the container, and so why is that? Why they're doing that?
So, as you can see, there are stones, sands, and palm leaves in the container. So that's a way the Dai people purify the
water. Well, this is really smart. Yeah, this container serves as a purifying device developed by local people over the past generations. So as Guoxuan shared with us, actually, the different materials been placed inside this container, the sand, palm leaves, as well as charcoal to purify the water and to make this water fed directed from the well more drinkable to local residents. And also in the past, I think the villages on the two sides of the demarcation line share the same water well, right?
Yeah.
Whoa. And you can see that's the beautiful patterns on the container.
Yeah, it have some golden fish, and the dragon also means like lucky and best wishes for the Dai people.
So we just shared with you the very first part of this one village, two countries, and let's move closer and check out more local elements here. Like I said, that's over the fence. You can actually see the local household on Myanmar side, and you can see the village is pretty close to China, and culturally speaking, they share pretty much similarity with each other. And you can see this structure is also, this is the Dai tradition, the Dai part of culture?
Yeah, it's like traditional, the Dai water well. It's, you can say, like the house to keep the water is clean. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like holy animals as a decoration of the architecture?
Yeah, it's like have some Han style and Dai style put together. Also have some Myanmar style.
Oh, so
yeah.
What about this one? With this one behind you?
This one is very interesting, and this is from the Dai traditional culture. It's like the Dai people give the water pot. It's for the people who feel the thirsty and for tired, and they can get the water from this pot. So we can find the Dai people is very kind.
So very friendly. This is a place the water inside the jar. Just in case you are thirsty, you can just fetch water directly from the jar. It's yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, that really, really kind and friendly. This is very convenient for passers-by to drink water.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And so Xuan, you were born up and grown here, right? Yes. So what do you think are the defining features of this community here?
I think it's special for our local people because as you can see, the fence is between one village, but there are two countries people live here. So it's very special for our local people too.
Yeah, and also along the road here, we can see some redwood products like the chopsticks and daily utensils. This is really also a typical part of local products.
Yeah, this made by the Myanmar redwood. So they make like a spoon and some chopstick or some craft work. So I think it's popular here.
And for this one, I see the price tag is a 10 yuan. It's less than $2. Right, this is redwood spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, and there are also bracelets and even combs over there. Yeah. So is this the best time of the year visiting this place?
Yeah, it's winter, but you can find in here it's not really like a winter. We have good sunshine and good weather. I think it's a really nice place.
So it's winter, and now Xuan is wearing the traditional costumes. It's a very short sleeves clothes, right? So,
I think the climate is a reason why so many people choose to stay here. So not so cold in winter, but not so hot in summer. Our one important feature people choose here is the climate.
This is the one village, two countries. We're now moving closer into the village. And what about this one? So
it's a library.
It's a library.
Library for two countries people. You can.
Can we move in to check out?
We can.
Yeah. Also, this is a cross-border library, so people from Myanmar and in China can come together and read books, right?
Yes, they can read books here, and there are so many language books, as you can see. Chinese, Thai people language. Yeah.
What's the Thai language look like? We can see there's some discs, right? So this is a.
This is Myanmar language, right?
Yeah, this one is Myanmar, and it's Chinese, and it's Thai language.
They're especially made for people living in the local communities, either for people from Myanmar or in China, right?
Yeah, we can share the culture, language, and the book and knowledge also.
It's all about knowledge and arts, right?
Yeah. And the people live here most of them are farmers, so you can learn some knowledge for farming or.
So this is very practical book for locals, right? Yes. Yeah, we can take a closer look inside. We can move closer, and just remind you, we are now in a cross-border library shared by the local residents of China and Myanmar. Yeah. Well, yeah, just like you said, this is a botanical book teaching locals how to grow local plants, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You'll see. Well, but the language is Jingpo your language, right?
Yes.
Can you read it?
No, not really.
Whoa. So, Jingpo language is, for young people, they speak Jingpo language. They can read Jingpo language, right? Or the language is that popular among youngsters?
It's not so popular here because we live in the Han people is. Same with them.
Can the students learn this Jingpo language at school?
Yes, we in our schools we have a special classes for the minority students. You can study Jingpo language and the Thai language for young people.
Whoa. Yeah, so you have a whole gamut of choices in the languages of the book either in Myanmar language, Thai language, or even Jingpo language, right? Oh. So, Zhang Yu, you are a ceramic designer, right? Can you tell us more about your job?
Yeah, because the ceramic in the Thai community is really important. It starts from the New Stone Age, but until now, in Ruili, this traditional craft is almost disappear. So I was studying in the UK. So when I back, I just want use design to give the traditional craft some new life.
Okay, so far so good.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Wow. So what are actually your products? What kind of things are you designing now?
My work is almost about the decoration, small decoration for home, and some tableware. But it's it's from the idea inspires from the local culture and the local craft. I think the best way to share the culture is use design.
Wow. So you think it's very, very important to pass on the legacy, the cultural elements and traditions to the younger generation.
Yeah.
And what you are now doing is actually to fulfill that dream, right?
Yeah, I think this way is best way to let more young people to know about us, our life.
I think it's maybe some influence of modernization and globalization, but I think, yeah, I mean, by the end of the day, the local stuff really matters, just like the Jingpo language, right? And the local people need to pick it up and then to carry it on.
Yes, we should. Yeah. We should carry it on.
So the climate here is a subtropical climate, right?
Yeah.
So you can see the fruits, right, coming from, this is local fruits? This is the peanuts, right?
The coconut and the pineapple.
Oh, so this is the peanuts?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. 我可以打开试一下吗 ？Can I have a try?
Yes.
Oh, OK， 我们可以看一下这个。沿着的话是，哇 ，Yeah. As you can see, this peanuts is different with the straps on the surface. This is planted in Myanmar, right? You can see this. 哦，好，这个多少钱一斤？15一斤。哇 ，But less than $3 per half kilo, right? Okay. This is a coconut.
Yes, it's coconut and the pineapple. We have different fruits in different seasons. Really, the climate in really is very special. So we have.
I can tell, sweating.
Yes.
It's really hot. I think the temperature today is around 22 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the coldest period of time of the year, right?
Yes.
You must be very lucky. You can, wear these costumes. Looks very elegant and graceful, right?
Yes, I'm lucky. I think, compared with the northern friends.
Yeah. Oh, well, this one?
It's a swing, but it's very special. You can take swing to the Myanmar. Yeah, I think it's special way. Usually, way to the other country, we need to take the car or plane or pull something else, and in here just take a swing.
Wow! So as you can see, this is a one swing, two countries. You can see the two children is now riding the swing. If they move forward, they're gonna touch the borderline of Myanmar, and but for most parts of the swing, they are actually within China's territory. So it's really, really special. Want to have a try?
Yeah. No. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe after this, can have a try.
Yeah. Next day, and I can fly one country to another country.
Wow. Yeah. Just about a single swing. You're gonna jump from China into Myanmar and then back forth.
Yes. That's right.
Yeah. So Zhang Yu, I think you spend more of your time on the culture things and designing things. Can you tell us, the local stuff like the elephants here, what are the symbols, the meaning of the symbols here?
Elephant is also important for the Dai people. It's kind of like symbolize the protection. Also, something it's about the best wishes and the lucky. And also here, elephant is a power. So the Dai people really like use the elephant to decorate the home.
Wow. So is this part of the, the religion of Dai people?
The religion for Dai people is Buddhism. Okay. It's very special Buddhism. It's called Theravada.
Theravada?
Yeah, it means Sostan Buddha. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's different with the land and North China. It's very special.
Oh, okay. Like you said, the peacock, the white elephants, and even dragons, right? They're all symbols of the Buddhism tradition of Dai culture. It's actually very popular also in countries like Myanmar, Thailand?
Yeah, they share the same culture because the religion is same. So in the original, it's the cultures from the India. So we can find some elements similar like the India and the south of the Asia. So we can find it's a similar culture line. It's between the us.
Yes, well said. Thank you so much. And just now, as I shared with you, this place is pretty close to Myanmar, and Myanmar is the biggest producer of jade across the world. I would like to take you into this showroom. Here you can see the different products, the local products on display, and this is another type of jade products, right? What's the name of the jade?
Jade,
green jade. So it's named by the different colors. Like that one is the light pink, and this is green. This is white, right?
yes, they are made by different jade.
So for Ruili, just to remind you that Ruili is a very important port linking China and Myanmar. Every year, around 30% of the trade volume actually are made here in Ruili, and one of the pillar industries, the jade industry, as shown here, the different artisanship. Right? Yeah. What do you think of the patterns here, the traditional patterns or modern ones?
I think it's a modern culture, modern pattern. You can find some hand style and some modern style work.
So which one is like the local style?
Not here.
Not here. Yeah. Well, what about you? What you are now doing is to combining the modern elements with the traditional ones, or just focusing on reviving traditional ones?
For me, my focus is to use modern design put into the traditional culture and the traditional craft. So I think my work is like both together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the a local products showroom, and we can walk into the other parts of the village. So this is a border town. Every day, the tens of hundreds of people is passing through the checkpoints, and even tourists. This is a really popular tourist destination here.
Yeah, this is a special village. You can in this village and to visit the two countries and the two different culture. So I think it's why people love to visit here.
Okay. Yeah.
If you want to know the Chinese culture and the Myanmar cultures at the same time, the village is the best choice.
Wow. So actually, I mean, this place is a hotspot of cultural fusion here. So how many different ethnic minorities are living here in Ruili?
Five major.
What are they?
Jingpo people, Dai people, Achang, and De'ang and Li Su.
Li Su, the 5 different ethnic minorities.
Yeah.
And the Jingpo ethnic minorities actually it takes up a bigger proportion among the 5 different ones.
Yes,
but it's smaller than the Dai people, right?
Yes. Yes. And the Jingpo people only live in Dehong.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a one village, 2 countries. We can see in the beginning of this live streaming, people just queuing up to pass the checkpoint. So it's been very, very convenient for people on both sides to travel back forth, right?
Yeah, because the boundary for the people is quite just like a line. They can just pass away like free, and because they share same family in here this area. So I think for them, it's border line. It's not really like a 2 line, just like a symbol. But they share same culture, same language, and they are same national. So I think it's quite like both countries, the people quite like a brother, like a one family.
Yeah, I think there's this term describing the relationship between China and Myanmar is the Baobo relation, right? The Baobo means brotherhood?
Yeah, it means brother.
Brothers, yeah. As we can see from actually this village, right? Yeah, now the one village has been divided into 2 communities, but they share very similar culture, both of the two peoples are Thai ethnic minority, right? Yeah. So yeah, they share the very similar culture, customs, and even clothing. So what about the festivals? I know ethnic minority people really have lots of festivals to celebrate, right? What about the Thai people?
The Thai people's festival is like in the April. It's called the Water Festival, and the people will be push water to everyone to. Means like give people best wishes.
So it's the annual water splashing festival to deliver your best wishes to friends and people around you.
Yeah, just everyone. Wow, just pass away. Just
do you like the festival?
Yeah, I like. It's quite like the.
How long will it last?
It's like 3 days.
3 days every year.
Yeah, every year in April.
Wow, in April.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's a fixed date every year in April, or it changes from year?
It's from the just in April, but the days will choose from the calendar, moon calendar.
Okay. So during the water splashing festival, people of this village, either from China side or Myanmar, would come together to celebrate the festival.
Together and have some dinner together, and have some dance together, and something else together. So it's quite like a big family here.
So it's a very common, just as I shown moments ago, that actually the single one courtyard of a family has been separated by demarcation line. Actually, the brothers, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it will be very common to see, relatives living in Myanmar and then come together to celebrate like spring water splashing festival together in China side, or then go back to Myanmar side. They have relative visits, right?
Right, that's true. The festival for them is quite like a new year, so they really like the. Have it together to celebrate the festival, so it's like a family day.
Yeah. So, Guoxuan, what about you? For Jingpo people, do you have this water splashing festival?
Our festival is just next month.
Next month?
Yes, February. Our 木脑纵歌 festival. It means singing and dancing for about 3 days.
It's all about happiness.
Yes, and we just like Thai people. It's our new Year festival, and we ask for best wishes for our people. And as you said, Myanmar people will come here and celebrate with us together. It's also very special. And
sorry to interrupt you, but I think this is really very typical something. Is this grown in local?
It's a dragon fruit. Dragon fruit. Yes.
This is local fruit.
Yes, local fruit here. As you can see, the mango trees here.
The mango, but unfortunately, we cannot eat mangoes from the tree.
Because not the reason, so no fruit on the trees right now.
Yeah. So we have the dragon fruit, the mango trees, and this is actually the typical local fruits here on the China-Myanmar border.
The most is important is watermelon. The watermelon, mango, pineapple, coconut. I can name of them.
Wow! So all different choices. So thank you, Yuxuan, for joining us in this live streaming. Yeah, and also thank you, Zhang Yu. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. Now we come to the end of this live streaming. We know that this year the 70th anniversary of China-Myanmar diplomatic ties, and just now for the previous trip, I took you into this one village, two countries. I think this is a typical example of how the bilateral relations through this natural bond exemplified into a bigger picture. Now, by the end of the last interview, I would like to take you into a performance showcasing local culture, right? We can move closer and enjoy our time there.
这里是一块美丽富饶、温柔热情、灿烂的土地，多姿多彩的民族风情，翠竹天宇的存在，以及那独特的地理位置，为了你增添了神奇的色彩。接下来，请欣赏傣族号《孟巴纳西》，有请。
生在那孔雀之乡的梦是我家，美丽的传说伴着我一天天长大，青山绿水养育了我，让我更坚强。小河环绕着戴家竹楼，曾有我童年的幻想，还有阿爸的叮咛，我永远记心上。梦幻神奇的梦，把那西是最美的地方。百鸟儿歌唱，山花香，叫人向往。扬起了戴家的孔雀舞，跳出了希望。吉祥的水呀和一张张笑脸，一幅幅丰收的画面，一声声美好的祝愿留在心田。我愿守候在你的身旁，美丽的家乡。我要站在那高高的地方，看你的模样。勤劳朴实的歌族儿女，永远为你歌唱。梦到那些是我们心中最美的天堂。神奇的梦，把那西是最美的地方。百鸟儿歌唱，山花香，叫人向往。扬起了戴家的孔雀舞，跳出了希望。吉祥的水呀和一张张笑脸，一幅幅丰收的画面，一声声美好的祝愿留在心田。我愿守候在你的身旁，美丽的家乡。我要站在那高高的地方，看你的模样。勤劳朴实的歌族儿女，永远为你歌唱。梦到那些是我们心中最美的天堂。我愿守候在你的身旁，美丽的家乡。我要站在那高高的地方，看你的模样。勤劳朴实的歌族儿女，永远为你歌唱。梦到那些是我们心中最美的天堂。勤劳朴实的歌族儿女，永远为你歌唱。梦到那些是我们心中最美的天堂。